Hello, my peoples.
Hello.
We don't have any feedback or nothing, do we? Looky here coming in your wide open sideways. Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. There we go.
Let's see what we got coming in. Oh, that made it a whole lot better right there. They've kind of changed Zoom around, made it a little bit better on us, I believe. Looky here coming in your wide open sideways.
Let me turn that back.
Is that you or me?
That's me.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Lone Stars in the house, Chad. How do I sound out there? Do I sound okay? Do I sound like a... We got Jeremy. Look who we got in the house, boys. Come on in.
What is going on?
Come on, chicken bone. Bashful's in the house.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good show tonight. Good show. We got two Kentuckians in the same building. God,
Man,
let that sink in for a minute, y'all.
I better get ready for that.
Ooh, baba.
Two Kentuckians in the same room. It's a party.
Andrew's in the house. Look here, look here, look here. Heck, I reckon. I got
What's
a brother
up?
up here.
What's up, y'all?
Chat
ain't working. Kathy.
Yeah, look at this right here.
There we go. There's the. How are y'all doing? There we go. I get to see the chat now.
All right.
Heck yeah. The Lone Star.
I ain't got but about 57,000 questions to ask, so.
That's fine. I'll answer them too.
Dang it, girls in the house.
He's got some good ones too. He said he's gonna put the pressure on me.
Uh-oh. I gotta take care of my people, man.
Yep.
You know?
Gotta get the juice.
Yeah, we'll be at the same Walmart. We'll be at the same Walmart together. He'll whip me with a fishing pole or something. You know, I can't run. Come on in, children. Give people time to get in here and get the notification.
Sounds good.
So, what'd you do today? What have you done? What have you been doing today?
Today?
Sunday, Mother's Day. Yeah, what have you been doing? Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
I woke up and then we went to a Cracker Barrel for Mom.
What'd you
Me
have?
and my brother.
What'd you have?
Fried steak, man. You can't, man. I can't go and not have country fried steak. And had mac and greens. Gotta have a little bit of. I can't go without having that. I don't understand. Every time I go, it's country fried steak. So.
Why is that? Why is it that you can't go to Cracker Barrel and not have the country fried steak? What's up with that?
To me, it's not Cracker Barrel if you don't have country fried steak.
Yeah.
You don't have that or chicken, something. I just don't. It's country. It's country to me. I think it's a good country meal. You know.
Somebody asked me, "Do I eat Kentucky Fried Chicken?" I said, "Every day I eat chicken is Kentucky Fried, regardless, because I'm in Kentucky."
Here in Kentucky, so heck yeah, it's Kentucky Fried. It's a lot better than KFC.
Welcome in, everybody. Happy Mother's Day.
Welcome. Hey, Shaggy girl, how you doing? Missed that.
So, you're booked up for the rest of the year, all the way up to the end of the year.
For the rest,
we were talking earlier.
Yes, till New Year's. Last show of this year will be New Year's. So we are booked. The band, we are booked every month till the end of the year. So, and
a lot of road, man. That's a lot of road.
We got two more this month, the 20th and then the 28th. And then I'll be singing at the Lincoln Jamboree, a local jamboree here on the 13th. So I'm busy this month every weekend. So, and I'm happy. I love being busy. Being busy with music, I love it. So
yeah,
because I sing. And I get to sing now for everybody here, for you and everybody here. So I'm happy.
Grant McIntosh in the house. David Martin's in the house.
Man,
Come on in, get you
oh,
something to drink. Get you something. Go ahead, go, Grant. Now get you something to
yep,
drink. And
yep, Kathy.
let's sit back and let's talk. Let's
Oh,
talk Kentuckian and moonshine and music. That's all I know.
sounds good to me. Sounds like a good time.
So, so you took Mom to Cracker Barrel, right?
Yeah, yes. She had a good time. So
Good deal. Good deal.
one of her favorite spots.
Yeah.
Likes it. So
Yeah.
it's I don't know. And she did okay. That's the first Mother's Day she had without Dad. So
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a one of those situations, you know. You know,
mm-hmm.
it's
I
tough
don't
all the
really.
way around. You know, I've got Renee. We're raising Scarlett, so I, you know, as far as Mother's Day is concerned, you know, but
Mm,
she's got her mom. I've lost my mom back in '96. So yeah, yeah. So boys, be good to your mother. Hold on to your
yes,
mother. Love your
yes,
mother, cause there is no other like mother. Happy Mother's Day. Have you got a
yes. Happy
song
Mother.
on your mind? Have you got a song right now on your mind? Have you got anything on
Huh?
your mind? Have you got one on your mind? If you got one on your mind, I'll shut my mouth.
I've always got one. I might do a little Blake Shelton. I had one in mind. Well, I got to remember to turn this up. Oh, it's ready to start now. There you go. I say it's gonna hear your voice too right now. It's gonna be loud. So yeah, I mean, I can do Austin by Blake Shelton. If it's one of my favorites to sing. It's one I hope the band will play one of these days. So I mean, we're just getting started and getting all these songs. I mean, we're adding songs every now and then to different, new shows. So just so we don't get burnt out and stuff. So I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I'm hoping to add. I mean, we're adding a couple more to the Legion show at the 20th. We're adding Travis Tritt, Help Me Hold On, and
Yeah.
If Tomorrow Never Comes, Garth Brooks. They kind of like slow and fast. A lot of, that way you can get out and dance. I love seeing a crowd, man, out there dancing
Yeah.
and stuff.
If they're not interacting, man, I feel like I'm wasting my time.
No. And I'm
You know?
like, I know y'all be wanting to dance to this one. And I'll say, local Kentuckian, Chris Stapleton. I think
Yeah.
y'all have heard this song before. Tennessee, Tennessee, no. And when
Yeah.
that kicks off, boom, there they come. And I'm like,
Yeah.
gosh, I love it. Makes me feel good. I'm like, man, I love seeing people dance, have a good time. And I love having a good time, performing for people, singing and stuff. So, but yeah. If you're ready, I can
Do it
go
to
ahead
it.
and
Do it to it, brother.
sing
I'll shut my mouth and mute.
Austin by Blake Shelton. Make sure this thing. She left without leaving a number. Said she needed to clear her mind. He figured she'd gone back to Austin, 'cause she talked about it all the time. It was almost a year before she called him up. 3 rings and an answering machine is what she got. If you're calling about the car, I sold it. If this is Tuesday night, I'm bowling. If you got something to sell, you're wasting your time. I'm not buying. If it's anybody else, wait for the tone. You know what to do. And P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you. The telephone fell to the counter. She heard, but she couldn't believe. What kind of man would hang on that long? What kind of love that must be? She waited 3 days, and then she tried again. She didn't know what she'd say, but she heard 3 rings and then, if it's Friday night, I'm at the ball game, and first thing Saturday, if it don't rain, I'm headed out to the lake, and I'll be gone all weekend long. But I'll call you back when I get home on Sunday afternoon. And P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you. This time she left her number, but not another word. Then she waited by the phone on Sunday evening. This is what he heard. If you're calling about my heart, it's still yours. Should have listened to it a little more. Then it wouldn't have taken me so long to know where I belong. And by the way, boy, this is no machine you're talking to. Can't you tell this is Austin, and I still love you. I still love you. Woo!
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I love it, son. You
Thank you,
know
brother.
me, I love it.
Thank you, brother.
That was,
Woo!
that was excellent, man.
Thanks, brother.
Dang, bro, that right there was good stuff. Ooh, yeah.
Man.
What I'm saying.
Woo! Done
He
got
got
a
a fan.
sweat
He got a fan right here. It ain't on the floor. It's me.
up here, and I'm sweating like a dog right now.
Yeah, I got my fan on. That's why I said that. I got my fan on. I've been working
Mhm.
in here quite a bit. Woman
Oh yeah.
Outdoors, John T. Cash, Ugly Dogs in the
Look it
house.
up.
My
Look at
Monica's in
all
the house.
on. Yeah. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man, that is yeah,
Great.
yeah. That right there is a great choice, man. I'm a Blake
Yeah.
Shelton fanatic anyway.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. I mean, I
Yeah.
got a few. I'm not really into the. Do you call it new country?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started, son. You're looking at Merle's offspring.
It's deep. That conversation, it's deep right there because I don't consider. Well, let's okay. I old country, classic country. That's where I'm at. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
very few, just a very few people that sings, new country. Kind of keeps it, the
yeah.
classic.
Go, yeah,
But
go, yeah, yeah. Tread lightly, yeah. But I mean, I totally understand. I get it. But
I'm
if
just
I
trying to.
can't,
But you know,
yeah.
yeah. I'll just yeah.
We're at a loss for words here, people.
I'll,
Okay, if you had noticed,
hey,
we're trying to be
that'd be a.
nice.
Whew,
Drops in the house. Ooh, ooh. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, for real though. I mean, for real.
Thank you, Drop. I'm sorry, brother. But yeah, Kathy, I know exactly what song you're talking about. So, I, yep. She says, "Pepper's song I love when you sing it." If it's Travis Tritt, it would be. If it's that one, it's Anymore by Travis Tritt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, yeah, there's been a
Yeah,
few,
but
but
I'm like you. I'm like you, Jeremy. The I don't know. I don't
I'm,
sometimes you do the turnaround. You do the I'm not talking about you. I'm personal. I'm saying music, the genre itself does a
yes.
turnaround, and sometimes it's for the better.
Hmm.
You know, you came from Hank Senior to Hank Junior, now to Hank the Third, which I like. I like some of his stuff, you know, and I'm not gonna kick him in the hind end, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Uh,
That's one dude that's doing his own thing,
yeah. I
and
mean, I respect him for that. You know.
he's just not. He's just. I guess he's the same way we feel,
Yeah.
but he'll actually say what he means
Yeah.
publicly, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
do it, do it, bro. I
If you
respect
want
it.
to, if you want to see Hank Junior the Third or Hank the Third in rare
You better
form,
be ready.
go watch the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. You'll see him in rare
Mm,
form. Anyway, anyway, enough
I'm gonna have
said
to
about
watch.
that. But
Woo.
so as far as the band,
Yeah,
how many members in the band?
6.
Six. So you've got a six full on piece
Yeah.
orchestra, pretty much.
Well, the band is originally uh it's been Cheyenne, uh Ronnie Orbison.
Yeah,
He's the he's the main man. He's the main man, and he's had the band for probably since the 70s.
yeah,
And his son Ron plays, and he's kind of he's up to, it's really Ronnie and Ron's band, and
right,
father and son. So I didn't know Ronnie. I didn't know Ronnie
right,
at all.
right.
And I was singing at an outdoor concert, and he was there. Didn't even know he was in the crowd.
Didn't know
It
who
was,
was.
it was the guy that put it on. Me and him both knew. I met Larry Jean at Lincoln Jamboree. Larry Jean Sanders, and he's also, it was at a funeral home. It's his funeral home that had that had the outdoor concert in the parking lot, and he
Yeah,
also has a radio that where he does interviews.
yeah, yeah. I like
And
it.
and I didn't even know Ronnie was out there, and I was singing, and just a few months later, out of the blue, calls me up, says, "Hey, I heard you sing at Larry Jean's outdoor concert. Would you like to sing in my band? Because I'm starting the band up again." Yeah, I can't pass it up because I like singing, and I've been wanting to be a part of the band again and I was like, how in the world is this? I mean, I'm liking how it's happening, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Uh, so we had a meeting, talked about an hour that next weekend.
yeah,
Rest is history. I was just happy. Oh my gosh, when he said, "Would you like to sing?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I tell him every time, I'm like, "Look, man, you don't know how grateful, happy I am you called me, because I'm so, it's just, I love it.
right.
And it's more family. This band is like family. We gotten like close and stuff like that. We talk a lot, and it's just good. Because how you get some bands, it's like
You've been there.
somebody's got you got to sing this song, or you
Yeah, I've been
know
there. That's why I don't.
it's
Yeah,
a group decision. It's
no.
like, we'll figure out songs to sing, and just, I mean, it's going really, really good right now, and it's just getting better, and I'm excited of what's happening,
So
and it's a good group.
it was an addition for the band and you.
He had me.
A lot of times when a band is formed, it's an addition to the band,
Yeah,
and the you is left out. You know, So if it's an addition, if it's an add to for you and the band, that's a win-win. I mean,
well, he had 3 that played last November
right?
with him. He told me last night that they just weren't my cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
well, I'm happy you called me up, man, because
Yeah.
it's fun, man. It's awesome, and I got lucky that just how everybody, it's like a family. That's good. That's a good band to be with. So
So next, not only does the shows come about, but the studio time, the writing
yeah.
begins, and that's one of the main uh, parts of a band. You
Hmm.
know, um,
Yeah.
is in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm not
Hmm.
I'm not a I'm not a professional at it as far as,
Right.
but I've been around the block a time or five, but
Yeah.
or seven, but
Right.
yeah.
I've been.
So you're booked up for the rest of the year.
Hmm.
Band, 6-piece band. Uh, any particular uh, styles? I know it's. Is going to be any bluegrass involved? And I know that's
I,
kind of a silly question, but
I don't think it. We haven't uh,
because I know a lot of times
introduced it.
people want to throw a bluegrass into the mix somewhere
Yeah, that'll be like
as far as country.
jamborees and stuff. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they play other places too. Sometimes if we're not,
right,
if the Giants not booked, then it's like what they're doing. I see. I'll be playing Friday at the Lincoln Jamboree. They'll be playing at another jamboree. Ronnie and Ron will be playing Saturday at another jamboree.
right.
So it's just like it's not, but it's like Ronnie said. Number one thing is the band, but if something, like something comes up where they are, they play at different jamborees too. So
Right,
it's just like
right.
trying to double book or something like that.
Yeah,
As long as we're not
multifaceted. Yeah,
all good. So,
yeah. I see
but
what
I mean,
you're saying.
yeah, yeah. So, uh, bluegrass hadn't been introduced yet,
Yeah.
but we're mostly country, uh, classic rock. Um, I sing Mustang Sally. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
like uh, it's more like songs you can jam and pick and all that, and
It's
but
it's
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 just
more like a hybrid. It's more like a hybrid country southern rock type deal. Is
yeah,
that what we're?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. That's where it's at.
yeah. Sound is I've heard a lot of band. I mean, the sound is. I'm trying to explain it. I mean, it's more like yeah, you explained it right. It's just one of them. I mean, you hear different bands, and it's just like
Yeah, yeah. They're
uh,
hung up.
where,
Yeah,
where they just it's like, but yeah, it's more picking and really getting down on the guitar and stuff,
yeah,
stuff like that. Really
yeah.
just jamming out, songs like that.
I've
It's
always been
ones
a
that
twang sound
oh my
fanatic
god,
myself. Clyde Lee Stanley is probably one of the most prolific left-handed twang guitar
oh
Telecaster smokers that I've ever met in my life, and he's always been a
dang,
hero of mine. But uh, that's my hang up, and a lot of times a band to have a hang up, and that's my hang up. My
yeah,
hang ups is 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 old country. I like doing Skinner. I like Skinner. I like doing the
anyway
Eagles,
though,
Bob Seger. But
yeah,
my hang up is just something just smooth out. Just don't give a shit. Just Merle Haggard. Just wide open.
right. That's what I do. I'm like, I'll go from like dinosaur
Hmm.
to Bob's and then to
Yeah.
Mustang salad. So it's like,
Oh
I got a
yeah.
variety.
Yeah.
Good to have a variety. Never could sing one type of music. I had to like challenge myself, test myself, and do stuff. So I started listening to country. When I started, when I was young, I started with Oak Ridge Boys, and then later on, and I went to Boys to Men. That's weird. I mean, I can go Boys to Boys, like Boys to Men.
You heard it here, guys. You heard it here, okay?
Yeah. So, and then like in 2000, I mean, I'm like 10 years stretches here. Then I go back in the country, and I'm like, holy crap! And Dad was always like, I always said, yeah, I don't like country. Dad always was like, you like country. Yeah, you just saying. But yeah, in a way, I told him, I said, you remember when you told me that? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, I like country. I said, I didn't want to let you know it, but I did.
Kathy's in the house. Cat's in the house. WTF Mike's in the house. John T. Cash, if I didn't mention you. Of course, Monica and Andrew. Bashful.
Everybody good?
Matt McIntosh. Yeah. Yeah, back
Everybody?
to the roots. Let's back up just a minute. Just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how old you are, but I'd say 1937. Let's back up. Let's back up a little bit.
I ain't scared to say it. 43.
So, yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I'm damn.
You ain't old.
Good part. I wish you hadn't told me that. Stealing you's in the house. I wish you hadn't told me how old it was.
What's up, y'all?
No, seriously. Back to the roots.
All right.
The first time did someone tell you that you had the gift, or did you realize that you had the gift before someone told you? That's a tough one.
Well,
Thought he froze on me.
I mean, I sang a lot when I was little.
Where'd you sing at though? Church?
Church. Where I grew. I mean, that's where it all started. Church.
That's where most everybody starts.
Mom, my aunt, my grandmother, all was in the choir, and I just loved harmony. And I was like, well, I want to start singing. So I started singing, throwing little concerts for them in the living room, stuff like that,
Yeah.
And it went on like that for a while, and still kept throwing concerts. Even sang in front of a mirror just to
yeah.
my stage presence.
Yeah.
So man, it was like 2000, and I was like, I really want to do it. I really want to just, not, I call it professionally. If you sing out places a lot, then that's professionally, I think. Yeah. It's not like you got a deal or nothing like that. You're actually getting out singing in front of people.
Yeah.
And so I started out the Lincoln Jamboree, and you had to start out with a talent show. And if you placed, you get on a show. So I did 2 talent shows, placed 3rd in both. So I've been off and on there for like 20 some years. But at first, I had people tell me,
you're pretty good.
You've got a voice. It's just not there yet. And I'm like,
oh, okay.
You know how bad that feels, to somebody? It's like,
well,
it's like going on American Idol or something. They like, man, you just don't sound.
I'm glad
you don't go to.
I'm glad you brought it. Let me add something to that. Sty North is in the house.
Stuy's in the house.
Yeah, Stuy's not sure with me, man. Let me add something to that. And this is my opinion. This is my opinion.
Okay.
There's no 3 or 4 people. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what kind of title you hold. There is no 3 or 4 people going to tell you whether you can or cannot sing.
Right.
Bottom line. You may have a bad night, and everybody has a bad night when they sing. If you do it all the time or do it professionally, everybody's voice cracks. Have you ever heard Eddie Vedder's voice crack? I most certainly have. Whitney Houston, Prince. The list is never. Bob Seger. The list is never ending. Everybody has a bad night to where they can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Right.
But there's nobody on this side of this earth that is capable of telling you or telling anybody else that they don't have what it takes.
Right.
Now, if you can't sing, you can't. If you're deaf tone, you're deaf tone or tone deaf.
Yeah.
Or if you can't sing, you can't sing. But
Right.
that's up to the individual, whether they
Hmm.
quit or proceed, whether they grow or stop growing.
That's where I didn't know. I didn't quit. I
Exactly.
ended up taking that as motivation, and I
Yeah.
ended up saying, I'm going to take voice lessons. Not
Yeah.
because I couldn't, because I wanted to improve it. Because, I got a little story to tell you about this. So before I took voice lessons, I go and there used to be a guy here in Hodgenville where, Lincoln Jamboree is, and he had a studio. So I go in there and I record one song. He tells me flat out, you can't sing. Well, about
Yeah.
2 or 3 years into these voice lessons, there he is. He hadn't heard me in a long time. I sing
Yeah.
there at Lincoln Days. We got a festival here first weekend in October. It's called Lincoln Days. If nobody knows, Hodgenville's the hometown, my hometown, and it's also the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln. There, there's the only history lesson y'all get today.
Take note.
I figured
There's a
I'd add that
quiz after this.
in. But I mean, he was there, and he said, "Man, I just wanted you to know that you sang really good." And he's like, "Would you like to come
No.
to my studio?" I said, "No, no, thank
No.
you, man.
No.
Appreciate it, but I'm gonna pass on that one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
So
kudos for you.
yeah.
I
So
mean, yeah.
no good. Now I'm not any good. Now you want me to come record in your studio? No,
Yeah.
thanks. No, I got
Yeah.
other opportunities, but I appreciate it. So, nope. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
stuff.
like that. I like that because
But
karma will bite you in the
mhm.
rummus.
So
But
that's just motive.
anyway, I mean, just like you said, it's funny how it's funny how that and I can see now. You know, you look at Dwight Yoakam's story. You look at Tyler Childers' story. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, uh, you start looking at these people's stories and you think, I can see why they are the way they are. I totally can see why they are the way
Yeah.
they are because there's a difference in a handout and a hand up. A
Yep.
lot of people don't know the difference between a handout and a hand up.
Right.
If I'm drowning and you reach your hand out to save
Out.
me, I don't need to
Mhm.
pull you with me. I need to pull for me. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And a lot of times these people they've tried to reach their hand out and we're like you. Ah, no,
Mm.
you can't. You ain't got nothing. You can't help me. And then
Yeah.
three years later, you come back walking the red carpet, or you signed a deal, and they're like, "Ah, man, he was in my studio, or he was in my shop, or he was me and him's buddies, you know." Like, piss on
Yeah.
that, piss on that, you know.
Right. But that
Yeah,
ain't the way I do things. So I mean,
no,
it's just no, I don't do that.
yeah. If you're not riding with me when I got a tank full, and I
Right.
run out of gas, and you're not around to push,
Oh.
you forget getting a ride off me.
Mm-mm.
Pass you up
Not
every time.
more. I'm through with it.
Yeah,
So
that's the way I
I'm
am.
going another way. So,
Yeah.
but thanks, for
Ooh,
the.
hunting and stuff with J&J's in the house. We got Space Ranger
Oh,
recording studios right here with us. You
hey,
know,
boss, how you doing? Great to see you.
when Dwight Yoakam left, when he left Kentucky young, a lot of people believes he wasn't raised in Kentucky. He spent a
Huh?
lot of years here. Yeah, he left Kentucky early on and
Oh,
went
that
to
didn't.
yeah,
Okay,
he
I
left
thought
yeah, they
here.
left out of here. And he about starved to death, and
Man,
yeah, and a lot of people. That's kind of like a lot of people are like, oh man, he's no, no, he don't want to do with somebody like me because I mean, you know what I'm saying?
right? Yeah, but I thought he was raised here too.
No,
I didn't know.
no. No, we've got a
Hey,
highway named after him, but Samantha Lee's in
oh,
the house. Ching, ching,
hey,
ching. We got Fossil Creek Kennels in the house. Yeah, so like you said, a lot of times when I've met people, I have actually met people that's been down. There was a lady. Uh, I don't know if she was from. I don't know where she was from. I have no idea where she was from. She wasn't from
mhm.
America.
Oh, okay.
And when she opened her, I was with her. We was all together, and she opened up her lungs to sing, man. And I was like, God, this woman, she's like a big Amazon. She's about 6'4" or 5" or something. She sung, and I melted. I was like,
That's awesome.
I just melted. And I asked her, I said, "Can I hug you? Can I please hug you?" She said, "Sure." And I don't know where she was from, but they didn't. The voice didn't want her,
Right.
and I was like, they are so stupid. They are so stupid because
And
she
it's
was the color of mocha, son, and she could sing.
it can't be
She
about
could make the angels take notice.
it
It makes
can't
no
be about
sense.
like an image thing, and that's no good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sing.
We
It's the voice. It ain't called the image. It's the voice. It's whatever comes out your mouth. They
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. If you
Well,
sound good, sign
and
them. Make them.
I got a face for a stereo and a voice for a radio. That's what I tell my wife. You know.
You got a
And
voice.
people like you see. You told me your age earlier.
Hmm.
Uh, it's there. It's there. You just got to build on it. You've got the foundation, man. But me, I'm a writer.
Right.
I'm not an entertainer. You see what I'm saying? I'm a whacker. There's a difference. There's a difference. We're from the same neck of the woods.
Hmm.
You've got the foundation that you need to build on.
Hmm.
Me, I'm just sweeping dust. And don't let that get away from you. That's the only advice I can give you is don't let that get away
Right.
from you.
Right. I agree.
Regardless if it's a band or the voice or whoever. Because you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because a lot of times they Jimmy Rose, Jimmy,
Hmm.
America's Got Talent. I mean, Jimmy's we still best friends
Wow.
on the world stage, buddy. And he chose to raise his kids.
Yeah.
I asked him. I said, why? He said, life's too short. I want to raise my
Right.
kids.
Right.
So some people can get it, like you,
Mhm.
and want it. Some people can get it and don't want it, and some people never get it.
Yeah. Right.
So you've got the foundation. You've got it right there. So just build on it, brother.
I will.
Make them take notice. Make them pay attention. That's all you got to do.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Like being
Uh,
in a big swimming pool. Everybody splash around, make bigger waves.
yep.
Where's Cat going? Cat ain't allowed out of the house. Tell her I said
Nope.
no.
Mm-mm. This is like a lock in, everybody. Once y'all come in here,
Yeah,
y'all
once
can't
you
get
come
out.
in, you can't. Yeah, the bus doors are locked.
Mhm. We will not let y'all out till this show's over.
So songs on the board. Now, I'm not going to pry into your writings. I've got a shitload ton of songs here that I've not touched. Some I've touched this week. Some I probably never touch again.
Right.
No, it's just me. If I'm in the mood, I'll come out here and write. If I'm not, I won't.
Hmm.
If I want to whack on the drums or harmonica or whatever, I just do whatever when I come out here.
Hmm.
But as far as you on the
Hmm.
board,
Hmm.
so we're looking at the band.
Hmm.
We're looking at shows booked.
Yep.
In between that time, somewhere, we know there's going to be a studio. Has to be.
Hmm.
So now think about this. Let's look at the time frame here now, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between that time frame, there's going to have to be. I need you to finish this course for me. I've got this right here. I want you to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
All that has to fit into a big old puzzle.
Yep.
So songs
We
on the
talked.
board.
Shoot, I haven't
Don't
written
have
a
to give
whole
them. You
lot.
don't have to give me a number, but
There,
there's songs on the board still.
I'm hoping to get at least 2
Yeah,
to the
that's a
band.
good number.
I would love that to, though. I mean, I would love for 2 of them to be at least on the set list. Because they need to be the one. I mean, they just ain't got music to them, and I think if I sing them a cappella to them, that they could figure out the
Oh
music
yeah.
to. I mean, they could do that. They could do that. So I'm hoping to. Yeah, I just really hope that we can get them on there because that would be good. Because it needs to be. They need to be heard.
And the more they're heard, the more that the people hear that song, they become accustomed to that song. Let me tell you something other for you that don't know. When you have to hit the stage, and I'm being honest with you, and I know this from experience. God knows I'm telling the truth. You have to sing 3 songs in 5 or 6 different places every other night.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to come with the same energy. You're sick of hearing your own song. You're sick of hearing that song. You're sick of hearing all of it. But you got to come on with the same energy as the first night,
Yep.
7 nights later. And that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
the more, regardless of how sick you are of hearing or feeling like that you've heard your own song, the more they hear it, the more it becomes second nature to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's tough when you get on stage and they don't know the words and you're singing a new song and say this is an original I wrote, and you've got a crowd of 200 people and they're looking at you like deer in the headlights.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't know what they're about to hear. So it's
Exactly
like,
right. Exactly right.
but you.
The more you do it, the more it becomes
Mm-hmm.
second place. Ooh, I love that song. Ooh, I
Yeah.
love that song. That's what you hear. Ooh, I love that song.
It's not like like I just did Austin. Oh, the next song I'm gonna do is Austin Blake Shelton. Oh yeah, okay, we know that song. But then
Yeah.
you're like, the next song I'm gonna do is one I wrote. Then everybody's like, okay, I hope it's good. Or something like be like,
The energy, and I learned early that if and I'm world's worst, and there ain't no sense in denying or pretending. I'm my own worst critic when it comes to anything. But the energy that you project from yourself, from your own music, is
mm-hmm,
infectious.
mm-hmm.
It is.
You
If you bring
write,
the party's there.
write it from your heart, sing it from your heart. It's all that matters.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Have you got another one on your heart?
But yeah,
I'll shut my mouth and
I better do one for Kathy
let it
here.
rip, son. Mark J. Larson in the house. Charlie in the house. And I'll shut up. Let Jeremy have the foul.
Let's do Any More by Travis Tritt.
Love it.
All righty. Let's start it over. I had it down. Mistake. All right. A lot better. I can't hide the way I feel about you. anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer waiting. My resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. My heart can't take the beating, not having you to hold. Small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says I can't keep pretending I don't love you anymore. I've got to take a chance or let it pass by if I expect to get on with my life. Ooh. My tears no longer waiting. Oh, my resistance ain't that strong. Oh, my mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore.
Right on point, son. God.
Thank you, bro.
Smoke it, boy. Smoke it. If you don't lit, you better smoke it. That is
Thank you,
freaking
brother.
awesome. I love it. I love it.
Man, what is going
Foundation, bro. I ain't lying.
I just, the only thing is, I love singing. I just like singing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, since I was little, man, since I remember that first time I was outside. I was a little kid, and my dad. It's a story about dad. So I was out there, and I would grab anything, man. Make it a microphone. I'd grab a garden hose. I'd grab a potato masher off the coffee table, whatever. I'd sit there. I'd be standing there with the old wooden potato masher.
Yeah.
It looked like the microphone that Bob Barker had, on Price. And I was standing, just sing Oprah's Boys at the top of my lungs. And man,
oh my God,
it was fun though. It was fun, and it is now. I love singing. It's just I love it. I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm glad Mom and all of them just introduced, and I'm just glad it,
Yeah. You can tell you're from the hills of Kentucky because if you're singing with a potato masher, if you're singing with an old potato masher, you're from
hmm
Kentucky. You'll be singing. Let's all go down to the river. You know what I'm
you
saying?
grab
Yeah.
thing out there and sing with it. You got to have something. Just
What's that? Yeah. What's
don't
that
matter.
boy? What's that boy doing? He's performing to nobody. No, I ain't neither. No, I ain't
No,
neither.
I ain't.
No,
Y'all
I ain't
understand?
neither.
Hey, you see these cows out here? No,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
want to
Okay, I'll say, here we go for another show. We got to give some more milk. But anyway, we gotta tip the guy. Let's give him an extra gallon. But anyway,
Yep. Yeah, we'll
yeah,
give him some more milk there for that. I got a
I love it. I love it. So, you've got what have you got coming up this weekend? Where
I
we go?
have the 13th. I have a show at the Lincoln Jamboree. It's a variety show, so I
So
will get
that's
more
this weekend. That's this weekend, right?
this weekend, the 13th, and that'll be
Okay.
myself. And then May 20th will be at the Legion and
Don't you love
with
the
the band.
Legion? Don't you love
Huh?
the honestly? Don't you love the Legion?
This Legion is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. I mean, it looks like a freaking cabin. I mean, you walk in this thing, they have a full stage. I mean, it's humongous. And I mean, the room that they have it in, it's like a big cafeteria and full bar, walk-in bar, tables, place where you can play cards, and a little kitchen on the side, big kitchen, not
Oh, nice.
little, big. So we get there and we're practicing. Well, after practice, the guy there was like, "Hey, come up here to this Chinese restaurant. And we'll pay for your meal." Well, shoot, me and Ronnie went up there. Nobody else went up there. I was like, "Shoot, a free meal." I was like, "Heck yeah." He's like, "You going?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going." He's like, "Oh," I'll follow you up there. I'm like, "Heck yeah, man." Man,
I've sung for. I'll be honest with you. I have sung for food. I ain't
yes.
lying. I ain't lying.
And, oh my God. Well, I have to, man, I would. That's no problem for me. If it
Yeah.
says yeah, you got to pay
Hey,
me nothing.
yeah. Cardinal Restaurant in Whitesburg. We were we had a small. It was like a bluegrass gospel band,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ooh,
Daryl Ritchie and some of them. All of us got together. It was all of us. We was up there, and they said do us a song. We were just I can't remember what song it was, and the guy that owned the restaurant said free open up the tab for these guys, man. I was like, shoot, yeah, this is cool.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't
But
like
they,
you're doing it for free, you know?
but they was like, I think it was even before. They was like, "Can y'all come back the 20th?" And we all was like, "Yeah, we'll come back." So I mean, it's just, I mean, and thing too for that is you're performing for vets.
That's
And
yeah,
I'm like, one of the
yeah,
biggest things for me. I told them, I said, you know, I thanked them all, appreciated them, and all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
before and after. And I
I
told
had
them that.
freak
I
over
even
there.
told the guy that, said, "Hey, I'll pay for your meal." I was like, "Man, I appreciate what you did. What you do now. What Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
my
you."
father-in-law was a vet. He was in Vietnam.
Sure as heck up there singing. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing now if it wasn't for
Yeah,
vets. So thank
yeah.
you, every single one of y'all.
Yeah,
But
my boy's is stationed in Hawaii right now. My boy is.
wow,
Yeah, he's in Hawaii right now. He called me
what
said,
brand?
he was in the 101st and he
101st. Okay.
yeah, and he left the 101st and attached himself to another unit, ended up
Mm-hmm.
in East Iraq when they got hit.
Oh,
Yeah, when they got
okay.
hit. So they split everybody up. I don't know why they done
Mm-hmm.
that, but he called me and said he said he was going to go to the 82nd,
Oh, okay.
and he said I'm going to Alaska because he knows how I feel about Alaska. I love Alaska, Samantha. I love Alaska. I love Alaska. I love Alaska. And he said
Right.
I'm going to Alaska, and I said I used to love you, son. Because he was rubbing it in. And then he
Yep.
finally called me and said, "No, I'm attaching myself to a unit. We're going to Hawaii. We're going to be stationed in Hawaii." That's where he is now. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So he
Wow.
showed me pictures of hikes and trips and all this, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be out here on the back porch, scrubbing the porch." You go
Oh,
up and look at, but yeah, the vets, man, that's an honor. That is an
it
honor.
is.
That's an
It is.
honor.
But I just, I look. But that night when we perform, we're doing it again next Friday. Not this coming, but the 20th. So I'm like, oh no, man, that was one of the best ones. That's one probably top 5 shows I've ever done. Because I've never really performed for the vets. And doing that, I'm like, it's got to be up there. That's got to be top 5, top 3. So
Yeah.
don't get no. I mean, it don't
Funny
get no better.
story. The funny story. My father-in-law, he was on the base that housed Agent Orange, and
Mhm.
they said no, that base didn't house Agent Orange. It didn't house it. And he just so happened to go through his picture album, and there he is holding a guy up like a little kid. Because my father-in-law is like, he's huge. He's holding this guy up like a little kid, and behind him are the tanks
Oh, okay. Yeah.
with the
Mhm.
Agent Orange.
Mhm.
And that's how, just by that photograph, he was able to prove that he was on the base with Agent Orange. Chrissy's
Wow.
in the house. Kathy, honey,
Hey,
I appreciate you. Small water charters in the house. So yeah, it's like a total honor, man. I mean, just a
yeah.
Carol's in the house, Magical Touch Studios. Ooh.
Hello. Great to see y'all.
He said when I cooked at the clubs, we always dinner's free to the bands. Oh yeah, yeah. Food. You want somebody to sing, say food. If they can sing or play, say food. I play for food. I play for biscuits and gravy. But
I will.
yeah,
Oh,
we'll play for biscuits and gravy, won't we, son?
yes, yes.
Yes,
That,
Chrissy's in the house. But yeah, that was one of the things that I was referring to as far as the VFWs, the places of our vets. Um, that's
can't
just an
beat it.
honor, man.
It is.
Because some of those guys uh, are blessed to make it home to even hear you sing and play.
Yeah.
So imagine how that feels to be able to sit in your under under the flag and
I
you know
know,
and not
man.
knowing at that
The,
time, not knowing that she's even coming
the
home.
honor.
Yeah, it's an honor to me. I mean, shoot, I'm a vet
We
fanatic.
wouldn't be. We all wouldn't be doing anything if it wasn't for the vets, man.
Yeah, yeah.
My gosh.
But
But one and then wanting us to come back, that's another honor. We're like, yes, can't
so
nope.
how close is the Legion to how
About 30.
how I'm sorry.
About how close?
Yeah,
You mean
yeah,
about 30? You mean for me?
yeah.
About 30 minutes.
Oh, that's
It's in
great.
Camels.
Okay, okay.
We don't, and it's kind of like we play like 30-mile radius right now, but we're trying to like go to Danville and Georgetown and
Yeah,
places like that. Ronnie was like, "Would y'all go to that?" Like, yeah, man, we'll go. He was like, "Yeah, we could drive like 2 cars, 3 people in each car." I was like, "Shoot, I don't care. Yeah,
they'll
we
be
can
getting a
go.
cargo
Let's go,
bus before long. Yeah, yeah.
let's go to freaking Tennessee. I mean, that's 3 hours away too. Let's go down. I'm like, I'm down for whatever, man. I'll sing.
Road
You
time, man. Windshield
know,
time.
I'm there. So
That's crazy. And it's that close, though. I mean, I'm talking about the Legion. It being that close.
yeah,
But
but you
yeah,
look at it, you think it's real small, but once you get in there, I was like,
no.
holy crap, it's huge. It's a big place, but it's awesome, and they have the most fun. I mean, we played 3 places so far, and 2 was we play the Pines in Bradfordsville is where we'll play mostly this year, and they know Ronnie and Ron and all of them, so we get in pretty good there. So,
We
but
got an
man,
offer. We got an offer in the chat.
hold on.
Read that
Hold on.
offer out there. We got to do some of that offer out there. I'm gonna try to pin that. Let's see if I can pin that.
Are you kidding me? Man, we got to go to that. We got to go there.
Oh yeah, no
I'll
doubt.
take that. No problem. Biscuits and gravy for some sometime around my. Yes.
Yeah, right there.
Sounds good.
That's what I'm talking about. We got an offer.
What's up,
Ooh,
Raven?
Raven Blackbird's in the house.
Axe
Ooh.
and Nachos in the house. How y'all doing? Great to see y'all. I'm just trying to catch up there.
Yeah, catch
Awesome.
up, man. Anybody got any questions? Grant says dilly dilly. So if you're
Yeah.
not dillying, it's your own problem. It's your own demise. It's your own doing. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all got.
so Danville,
Yep.
Danville, uh,
The steel.
yeah,
I think it's steel there. I think that's
yeah,
he's wanting the.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So
Dang.
when you said Danville, I want to go. Can I drive the bus? I'll be your bus. I'll be your bus driver. I'll carry your guitars and stuff. I'll be your roadie.
Yeah.
But
Well, shoot, you probably sing with us.
you need to come to Virginia to the Axe Handle Brewery Distillery. The Axe Handle, and you've got Kentucky Mist in Whitesburg. The list is never ending, son, around here. Me, I'm Roadhouse. I'm Roadhouse fanatic. But, you know, you know how it is, moonshine, all that other stuff. Look at this.
Sounds good to me. How long have I been swinging?
Well, we don't want to go into that right now. Let's get drunk a while first. But anyway,
Here, let me take.
I'm so sorry. You better be fixing that right there. So how long you been swinging, son?
Well,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
back was in my 20s. No.
That's kind of like Mo Homestead. What day is Sad Song Sunday on? But anyway, it's on Sunday, Mo. But
A good no years. No. Some years there. Since how long?
I think he said he started when he was 6. That's kind of sickening.
Yeah, but
Singing, seriously.
professionally was probably 2000. That's when I started.
Yeah.
And I haven't started yet, so hee. Yeah, it's been going on for years. Yeah, I mean, professionally started probably 2000. That's when I first did that talent show for Lincoln Jamboree, and you have to do a talent show to get on the show, and you have to play. So I did 2 shows, got third on both, so I ended up going on the show and kind of off and on for 20 plus years there. But it's kind of went down a lot since COVID and stuff. I haven't been there at all for golly, since 2020. So it's been a while since I perform. And
everything has changed. Seemed like everything is like you woke up in a new world, man. Which now, I mean, I've been and I'm not gonna say social distancing. I've been an introvert for ever since I got hurt in the coal mine, pretty much. You know, been a loner, but I still do some of the roadhouses here and there. Depending on who's gonna be there and who asks. You know, because up here, it's not a rude end deal. You know, you just don't come in and take a guitar and say, "I come to play." You know, don't work that way here.
Right.
You know, if you're not invited, you just don't go.
Mm-mm.
You know,
no.
Because you up in the holler here, you don't get out of the holler live.
No.
6 miles up in your son. Hell, we're in a geological oddity. We're 30 miles from everything.
Right. That's right.
But So that was your first in 2000 was the first talent, the first time you actually sang in front of
A crowd.
a crowd.
I mean, just yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
talking. Look, man,
Was you?
didn't even know how to hold a mic. Didn't know how to do nothing really.
Yeah,
So I was like, look, man, I go out there like this, right?
yeah,
I'll show you on this mic. I'm up here like this.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, they said,
I
and
can't
I
Brown.
saw it on a video. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I
King
saw that.
Brown.
I was
You
like,
King Brown in the place, was you?
hey,
You
I'm
were-
like looking, hey, looking up at the cylinders.
So what are you doing? I'm
Well,
drinking it. Be quiet. I'm drinking the mic. Give me just a
yeah.
minute. Jimmy,
Hold up, man.
look like I'm turning up a jug. You look like me when I got a moonshine jar in my hand.
Mhm. I'm
But
chugging it, man.
yeah, I'm chugging it. What you want me to do? But anyway, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm chugging it. But
I
that's funny.
had to
I'm
learn.
kidding. That's funny.
I had to
So
learn.
so you went from the talent show into
Yeah,
the
into the
main
show.
card. The main
Yeah.
card.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone stop and tell you to put the mic down, or did you do the main card with the
Yeah,
mic up?
mic down. Somebody said,
Dude,
they
yeah,
showed
don't be,
me.
yeah,
They said like that. No, I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
All we see
There,
is the mic and the nose hole. We don't want to see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
the video. Well, back when they had tapes, they do it on Facebook now too. They,
yeah.
record the show. But I saw it on a video, and I'm like, that don't look good. That don't
Yeah,
look good at
yeah,
all. I was
yeah,
like, just a rookie. I'm just a rookie. I'm learning, but it's just, but it helped. It helped a lot. I mean, that's the thing about me. If anybody, any kind of advice, anything
yeah,
like that,
yeah. You're
at
not. Yeah,
of it, do not get mad about nothing. If
yeah.
anybody like, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work
Yeah,
on that.
I'm gonna
So
try that. I'm gonna try on stage for you.
yeah,
Yeah, because when
I'll
I
do.
the last time I was on stage, that was at the portal,
Mm-hmm.
and for those of you who don't know, the portal restaurant is Justified. You ever watched Justified? I'm sure Jeremy has seen Justified, but that is the bank at the and the portal is the bank that was shot in the series Justified. And when I walked out on stage, bro, I felt like the Smithsonian, like I escaped the Smithsonian or something, like I King
Mm-hmm.
Tutankhamun or something, like I should have been a mummy or something. I felt old. I walked up there and I was like, damn, I'm a
I'm
dinosaur.
telling you.
I'm a dinosaur. Because
Mm-hmm.
these kids are coming out, they coming out, they 20-year-old man, old
Mm-hmm.
enough to drink or 21, whatever it is,
Yeah.
they were up there. And I was like, dude, these are my grandkids, man. I'm old.
Yep.
That's why I told you don't let it get away. Build on it.
No.
Build on
No.
it. Build on it.
Working on. Working
Guwani
on it.
is in the
Work.
house.
Hey, Guani.
Rodeo's in the
Baby.
house.
Yeah.
Jim of Journey's Grace
Cody.
is in the house. Yeah, that's awesome. So
Gulf
back to
Coast.
the main card.
Yes.
Back to the main card. You remember the song? Can you remember back that far?
Huh?
What song did you sing after at the talent show and on the main card back in 2000?
Wow. It's a good
Come on now,
question, dude.
dig deep,
I mean,
man. Come on now.
if it was, let me see. I know exactly which one it was. The Chair, George Strait.
Oh, excellent selection. This boy's got it going on, son. Ain't you shitting you? Because I'm telling
Gotta
you,
have one.
these people are getting where they can't. Merle got to where he couldn't even shake hands with people. He was just perform and go home. And they got to be somebody who's gonna fill their shoes. Who's gonna pull up the
True.
roots?
Yeah.
So the chair was at the talent show, right?
Mm-hmm. And it
What
went
was
on to be, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it went on to be one of the songs I sang during a regular show too. So
On the main card. What about the main card after that? Was it?
main
Was it?
card was Adelida. I'm thinking back now.
Yeah.
Adelida, Just to See You Smile by Tim McGraw, The
Yep.
Chair,
Yep.
and then my cousin Ben sang there. He was one of the regulars and stuff like that, and he was the one that told me about it. And me and him started singing songs together, like Montgomery Gentry,
Yeah.
and we Alabama Mountain Music, and
Yeah.
so it started getting to be like regular shows where you can pick, covers to do from other people. And also, we started the duet thing. And then at the Lincoln Jamboree, you do impersonations of other artists,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I got called I'm like I get the call for that, and he's like, well, who can you impersonate?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like to do George Strait,
Yeah.
or but at the time then I had mustache, goatee, and I got to thinking about Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
He said, well, yeah. He said, yeah, well, we'll give it a try. I'm like, okay. So I started doing Tim McGraw, still do Tim McGraw there sometimes. And
Of course.
but this time, mostly it's been impersonation shows. But this time, finally, this Friday, I can sing on a regular show and pick different songs,
Right.
and I'm, yes, thank you. So, but I,
yes, thank you.
yeah, and I'm thinking, it's going to be another impersonation night. And everybody's like, no, it's a regular show. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know what to think.
Magical Touch Studio wants to know if you would do her a song before she has to go. If you've got anything in the bag, I'm gonna step out and let you entertain the crowd just for a second. I've got something I gotta take care of right real quick.
Okay.
And I'll mute my mic and let you. Carol, don't go anywhere. He's gonna do one there for you.
Yes, I have one.
He's got the show.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Let me come on now. All right, I'm gonna do a Shenandoah. I've been working on this one. It's I Want to Be Loved Like That. And it's one I might do this weekend. So I'm just, oh. Let's just turn the speaker on real quick.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
Now we can sing. Forgot. Shenandoah, I want to be loved like that. Natalie Wood gave her heart to James Dean, a high school rebel and a teenage queen, standing together in an angry world. One boy fighting for one girl. I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be loved like that. I promise you can't take back. You're gonna love me. I wanna be loved like that. Daddy never gave mama a diamond ring. never wanted for anything but what he gave her came from love, in a bond that was never torn apart. I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be loved like that. The promise you can't take back. You're gonna love me. I wanna be loved like that. Men kneeling all alone, plants as flowers in a garden of stone. For 7 years now she's been gone, and his devotion is still going strong. I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be loved like that. I promise you can't take back. If you're gonna love me, I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be loved like that. I promise you can't take back. If you're gonna love me, I wanna be loved like that. Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it, man. Love it. God.
Yes.
Don't let nobody deter you, man. Don't let nobody slow you down. Wide open sideways. You hear me? Wide open sideways.
Heck yeah, brother.
That little girl of mine, she's sight. I had to step out just for a moment. Anywho,
That is all
yeah,
good, dude. Oh.
yeah. She likes to go over to her little friend's house to play across the street.
Mm-hmm.
She won't go unless I say so, because you know how people are,
Right.
you know. But I want to make sure she knows not to go anywhere outside this fence without anybody knowing where she's at. So
Right.
Mark J. Larson, my brother in the house. Gosh,
I
camper.
appreciate
Yeah, yeah. This is
epic.
so uh take us back from 2000 when you first take us back to 2000. Was it was you nervous?
Very,
Was you nervous? I mean,
very, very. Um,
but it didn't affect. It
whew.
didn't. Sometimes nerves can affect, and sometimes
Mhm.
they can push.
Nerves for me now.
Push.
It's not. Yeah, it's a push because it's
Yeah.
if I'm nervous, it's just it's natural. But I mean, I'm telling you what, it's because I want to give a good show,
Yeah. Yeah.
sound good. I
You
don't
want to
go out.
lay it all
I,
on the table, muck off.
I
Yeah.
go out there like yeah, I'm gonna go out. No, I can't be like
Yeah, I
I gotta.
know.
I'm like
Yeah.
I want to make sure that it's going to be a good show. I'm gonna sound good,
Right.
and but once you get through that first song, man, it's just easy. It's just like yes, okay, now because usually that first one's kind of like but I'm still giving 100%. But after that first one, I'm like, now it's on. Now it's on.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, it's just that rush. I think it's an adrenaline rush too. You get at the same time.
Well,
It's not just nervousness.
I mean,
That rush.
I know how it was when I was 30, and now I'm 51. Uh, for me, it's it's not nervous no more. I I know it's kind of, I don't want to sound melancholy
hmm
or or sentimental, or I know I'm 51, So either way, win, lose or draw, do your best, give it 100%, and go home.
Right.
You know that
Uh,
at 30 I was nervous. You know, probably at 30 I was nervous, but now I've got to where if I'm drunk, I really don't. If I'm drunk, I really don't care. But
right.
you know.
I understand that. But I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah,
I've always been like that. And
yeah.
it's just,
Not my
and
first time. Yeah, I botched my own. I botched my own backtracking.
mhm.
That's what you call nervous. When you botch your own riding, that's when you're nervous.
First time I've ever, like, and the biggest thing too was first time I've ever, messed up on words. I'm like, oh crap. Well, I did pretty good though. I didn't quit. I
Yeah,
sang like the first verse twice.
yeah,
And I remembered somebody, I had some,
yeah,
I
yeah,
quit. No, I had,
yeah,
they was like, don't stop. You mess up
yeah,
your words, don't stop.
yeah, yeah.
So I
You
remember
got
somebody,
it. Just yeah,
and I went out there, yes, and I sang that second verse. I sang the first verse twice, and I'm like, and nobody knew it. Nobody knew
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. You knew
I was
it, but
like,
they didn't. Yeah,
God, like crap. And I'm backstage like, oh man, I hate, and,
but they didn't know it.
uh-uh,
Well, they didn't know.
nope,
They didn't know I botched my own song. They didn't know where I was or where I wasn't. And I was like,
right.
oh crap, And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, in my mind. But I was still singing. But good showmanship, you never say, oh, I should have went to F chord. You don't tell
Mhm.
people shit like that. You just keep playing.
Right. No, you don't say like, well, I messed that up.
Well, I messed
What?
that up. I missed that lyric right there.
Oh, I went
Big,
there.
yeah.
I was like, I get mad at myself and I
Unless
walk
you're
back
like
there and
me, when you get hung on baby, 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 I got totally hung up at a roadhouse party one night, trying to sing "Keep Your Hands to Yourself," and I was drunk, and I got hung up on baby, and the whole crowd was rolling over, son. They said, "Somebody kick him, he's stuck." So,
yeah, but no, I didn't quit. I'm like, nah, I don't think it'd be a good.
So what's the intentions? What are the intentions? What? I know Toby Keith wouldn't sign. Toby Keith never would sign. He still ain't signed. He's not going to sign.
Uh, I know exactly what you're about to ask me.
Huh? Pardon?
If I think of what you're gonna ask me is if the opportunity,
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people say yeah. A lot of people say no. A lot of people don't know because they've never been in that
right
situation.
right
I'd
now,
sell a song. I'd never sign. I'm too damn old now. I'd like to sell songs, but I like to sell songs. But as far as me being on stage and doing
like
the road and shit, no, no, too old for that, man. I barely can't get out of bed and put my socks on.
I wanted to, I
Yeah,
wanted to be more, but I wanted what's going on now with the band too.
yeah.
I would probably just stick with Cheyenne. If somebody came up to me and was
That's a tough
like,
call.
"Do you want to, you know,
Yeah,
be or something?"
that's a tough
Man,
call.
I would probably want them with me though. I'd be like, look, y'all. I'd be like, if y'all gonna sign me, y'all gonna bring them too, because we've been playing together for for
Well,
so long.
see, that's yeah, right. Yeah,
But I
see,
mean, if I have to ask them, be like, look, y'all, dude,
a
y'all.
lot of times they, and I'm not saying they do or they don't. I'm not saying, see, it's not nobody, it's not anybody's call, especially somebody sitting in a shine shed drinking moonshine, whacking on a guitar. What I'm saying is, a lot of times it's their way or the highway, and that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons Merle worked until he died. Okay, that's why. You ever wonder why Merle just didn't quit? Why Hank just don't quit?
Hmm.
Now that's the reason Toby didn't sign. Toby never did sign. Toby Keith never did sign.
Huh.
He never did sign. No, they bought his stuff, but he would never sign because they said you're going to do it this way. We need you to do it this way.
Yeah, that's
He
what they.
said, no, we're not going to do it that way.
Mm.
No, we're not going to do it that way.
No,
So I mean, it's just a tough call. It's just if I
I
could
just
sell music, yeah, I'd sell music, but I wouldn't.
it's like the music they're out right now.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
I think so. I mean, I'm not into some of the stuff that country's doing with the auto tuning and the rapping
No,
with too. If somebody tells me to auto tune, you need to put auto tune on your voice, I'll be
no.
like,
I'd say I probably need some more
I'm
moonshine.
singing the freaking song. And when
Yeah,
I go in here, I'm singing. You put an auto tune on me, I won't be mad.
yeah. Piss
I want
somebody
to
off.
sing, sing it the way from my heart. And if
No.
you add that, I know they got little buttons there, to tweak it and all that. I
Yeah,
mean, okay,
yeah,
we'll go up a half, but
yeah.
don't add auto. I mean, if I'm going in there, I want to actually sing.
Right.
So
Well, I mean, that's you summed it up. You summed it up right there. And I'm not knocking anyone. They do whatever. I mean, some people gonna love you.
hmm
Some people ain't gonna stand to hear you. I mean,
right,
that's the way it is.
I just can't do that.
You're not gonna please every first person you need to be true to is yourself.
hmm
But the thing about it is, uh, and I'm not knocking nobody, and I'm not nobody. I'm not sitting in a
Right,
chair spin around. It's not the what I'm saying is the stuff that's out now, bro. It's dying. It's dying fast. It's going downhill, rolling downhill like a
big.
snowball headed for hell.
We could go all day on that, and I'm just
Yeah.
oh,
But we're not. That's not. This is about your direction. We're not talking about their direction. We don't give a flying
yeah.
flip about that. We're just two boys from Kentucky. Your
I'm just
direction. Your direction.
I'm happy with what I'm doing now. It's a lot. I mean, something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm getting a
Right.
chance. But I'm not passing it up
No.
because I've always wanted to get busy in music, and where I wasn't before, and now I am. And I thank Ronnie every day. I talk to I thank him for the opportunity, and I'm grateful that he called me and wanted me to sing. And I'm happy, and they know that, and
Right.
it's like it's awesome because it's like a family, and it's like uh and I'll go in a little bit deeper where I was sick, and I was afraid that if I was sick, and I was afraid they might kick me
Yeah.
out. And
Yeah.
what Ronnie and Ron told me? They said, look, you're gonna take care of your health. He said it ain't like you're out here doing something wrong. He
Right.
said it's health. And he said, and him and Ron said too, you ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. So
Yeah.
got something you need to do, and
Got a
like
bad tire, you don't want to get rid of the car. You know what I'm saying? You got a bad
mm-mm,
tire, you don't get rid of you don't want to get rid of the whole car. Change the tire, keep moving.
I don't
But the
care.
thing about it is, just like you said though, and I know this, the more you're seen, the more that you're seen, the more you'll be seen.
you're getting. We had an opportunity this week to play at a restaurant, but it was too short notice, and we was already set up at the Pines, for Saturday.
Right.
And but that opportunity is still there because they told Ronnie, if you don't hear from us by the 17th, May 17th,
right,
message us and they'll give us another date and stuff. And he's talking about the Steel and Danville, and he's talking about Georgetown, all these other places. And I'm like, names getting out there. It's getting out. We're being talked about.
Right.
Yeah. It's been since February, dude. It's been since February. That's when we started. And now it's May, and he's talking about all these other. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah. The bottom line is, the more that you're seen, the more you'll be seen. I mean, if you see my ugly mug every time you turn around, you'll be expecting to see my ugly mug. Nat Myers, when I first met Nat, he's a blues. He's a younger guy from Kentucky, nonetheless. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, you got the goods, bro. He said, all I'm gonna do is pay my rent. I said, you got the goods, brother. You got the goods. You got them. He comes in here he's actually a Patreon of mine here. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, you got the goods, Nat. You got the goods. And he hasn't stopped touring yet.
Wow.
From Chicago, California, and he's from Kentucky. He hasn't let up. And I told him, I said, I told you, son, you got it. Build on it, young kid. Build on it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. And me being an old man or older man, I can tell you, don't let it get away. Build on it. Because that's like anything that you leave out in the weather. Weather gonna take it away. Age is gonna take it away, and then there it's gone.
I don't want it to rust.
The best thing to do is build on what you got. Do I?
I don't want this to rust, man. I don't want it to rust. I gotta keep.
Yeah.
I won't stop. I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, just
always give 100% to it, so I'm gonna keep, and I love it. Gosh.
Yep.
Got the music bug bit me. It bit me pretty hard too.
The thing about it is, just like I said, though, the more you're seen, the more you'll be seen.
Yeah.
People say, who was that? Who was that guy? Who was that guy at the and then, oh yeah, And it's infectious. It spreads. Yes. You sneeze on one of your kids, and watch what happens. Everyone in the house be sneezing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hog deer's in the house. Thank you, Grant, for running those links. I appreciate that. Grant's after it.
Thank you.
So after the Lincoln,
mm-hmm.
Where do we go to? Where do we go next?
Started going to
Have you got a calendar on the wall that's like have you got the calendar on the wall that's like here and here and,
I did
and here, and we got to jump here, and we got we've got 2 hours to get here, and then
I started going to different jamborees after that. Started going to Shepherdsville, started going to Scottsburg in Indiana. I've actually sang in Nashville.
Yeah.
Sang at Legends, sang at Stage, sang at Tootsie's, sang at a little rockabilly place down there, and I went down there on the weekends, early 2000s, and actually my voice teacher went down there every weekend because it's just his little getaway. And I went with him, and he knew a lot of people down there and got me into singing down there.
Yeah.
And that's where it
Kick a
went
door
from.
open. Kick a door open. Yeah.
It went from there to. I basically just, after that was jamborees and different stuff like that. And, but yeah, I mean, it's just in the last little bit, I mean, it's just exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
And he'll not hectic because it's like
no,
work. If you love your job, you're not working.
yeah, I know. I want it busy.
If you
Busy.
love what you're doing, you're not working.
No, it's just you want to be busy with it. You want to because you want. But I'm like, they don't want to do it like. I don't think they really want to do it every weekend and stuff because they do. They do it. I mean, like Ronnie and Ron play other places and stuff like that. But I mean, 2 or 3 weekends out of a month, sure. And then, but I mean, it's just gotten busy. That's what I've been wanting it to do. And it's just, here and there at jamborees, maybe
Festivals and such.
three times out of a year,
No.
But I know that Lincoln Days has always been I know I'll be singing there. And it's like, okay. But man, there was a time where I was like, I would love to get busy with my music. I would love to just sing more. And when he called me up, I was like, yes, thank you, Ronnie. And it's just, from February to now, I mean, it's just explode. I mean, it's getting way better. There's more, there's places like, can y'all play here? And he was telling us, and I'm like, shoot, man, if you want to, let's do it. I'm game.
And a lot of times, the icebreaker is for a place that doesn't have a venue for open band or a full band. A lot of times, the icebreaker is just a phone call.
Yep.
I know when I sang at the Fork and Table, it was open. It was the owner called me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on the road and we were talking and she said I'll pay you $400 plus an open beer tab and an open menu. And I said, well, I said, you keep the open tab closed. You close that tab. Can I bring my own? And she said, yeah, you can bring your own. So I took a jar of Happy with me, So I don't do beer, but
Heck yeah.
But like I was saying, sometimes it's just hey Bob, the band is this band is, an icebreaker a lot of times for a place that doesn't hold or doesn't have a venue for anyone to sing. Period.
Yeah.
You say, hey, that'll boost your business. That'll bring people in.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't so like off and on for last 20 years was jamborees and stuff. But early 2000s, I got Nashville for 2 or 3 years. And then now it's just, the last 2 years because of COVID, I hadn't really sang much anywhere, but my gosh, but when I got that call from Ronnie, I couldn't pass it up because, man, it's so far it's been really good. It's been
it's gonna get even better, man. It's just now getting started. So I mean, it's gonna be rubber to the road and pencil to the paper and hum and lyric and practice and we need to do this and we need to do that. Yeah, it's gonna be a good thing, man.
And one of our band members played in another band. It's called Cadillac Tractor, and there was a guy there that played with him the night at the Legion.
Right.
And he said to Ron, he was talking to Ron, he was like, if y'all keep doing what y'all are doing, he said, y'all gonna be the top band in the area.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, man, and that's from another band member, and that's like from another band and all that too, and a friend of all. I mean, I didn't know him, but I mean, me and him met that night, and good dude, man. And then it was like, got that message saying that he said that, in our band group chat on Facebook, and he was like, yeah, he said it. If we keep doing what we're doing, we're gonna be the top band in the area. I'm like, dang, that's a good compliment.
Yeah.
Man. So
You're only limited. You're only limited, not by your abilities, but by yourself. You're the biggest obstacle. You're the biggest obstacle. Ain't nobody got you held down. Ain't nobody got you tied down. Ain't nobody throwing bricks on you and got you held at gunpoint.
man, I'm gonna tell you right now. We started it, and we got lucky. One day we got lucky because we had a guy fill in. We didn't really have a bass player,
Right.
and so Ronnie went. He had a guy come to first practice that he played with, but the guy didn't want to play full time. Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes, he calls me up and says, I'm going over here to Crystal Music to Campbellsville and see if they know anybody plays bass. Well, so happens our bass player now, Landon, was in there. He was in the same place at the same time. I'm like, all right, okay. He's got he goes to college at Campbellsville. He's in like band there. He teaches music. So first time, and he's 18 years old. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that youngness. I mean, I asked him before. I said, "How long have you played?" He said, 5 or 6 years. He picked up that bass, and I mean, it's like boom. I mean, you could hear a song. It's like bam. He could just learn it right there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And he was like, everywhere we go, it's like, dang man, you play that bass good. You can't. I mean that. And I asked him last night. I said he was talking, and I was like, "You better not go nowhere." He said, "I ain't going." He said, "I ain't planning on going anywhere." And I was like, "Good." I was like, "I'm planning on. I hope we all stay together a long time." He's like, "I ain't going nowhere," and I'm like, "Heck, but he's good, man." And he called me, and that was funny though, because I was like, "Okay, we don't have a bass player." Ronnie went, and he was like, "Well." He called me back in like 30 minutes or so. He said, "I got a bass player." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, he said there was a guy here named Landon." And I was like, "Wow, we got lucky that day." I was like, "Heck yeah!" So
that is
it was like, meant to be. I guess we was meant to be. So man,
it's funny how those things happen though.
I know. Because when I was worried, I was like, "Man, we ain't got a bass player now. What are we gonna do?" And then bam, he was there, when Ronnie went. And I'm like, wow. I guess it's one of them meant to be kind of things, I guess. I'm like, wow. It was air. I mean, it's just I'm in I like where I'm at right now. So I don't think I could pass it up.
Yeah, just the main. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going back to your question earlier. I'm like, I can't pass it up. I couldn't pass it. No. So yeah, that's my aunt. No, I couldn't pass it up. Nope.
See, Clyde, the Doghouse band. We're talking probably late '80s, early '90s. Clyde had wrote a song. Clyde had wrote a song, and this is why I think I asked everybody that I've ever interviewed when it comes to music, what would they do given the opportunity? And the reason I asked is because Clyde wrote a song in late '80s, early '90s, and they were doing this Memphis thing. They were going down there often, and a guy wanted to buy the song, and he wouldn't sell it. He said, "No, that's our way out. That's our ticket."
Yeah.
And he said, "That's our ticket." And Clyde's my lead guitar player when I go to studio. And Clyde said, "You know where that song is, buddy?" I said, "Where's that song, Clyde?" He said, "In the filing cabinet over there."
Wow.
He said, my point is, if given the opportunity, take it.
Right.
He said, don't rely on, uh, 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 this is what I'm going to do. He said, you live in the moment. You plan for the future, but you live in the moment.
Right.
You don't live for tomorrow because you might not make it that far. You live in the now, and you plan for tomorrow. He said,
Mm-hmm.
if I had sold that song, think about the opportunities it would have brought. Because if you buy a song from me and it makes you $1 million, you're going to come back to me and say, hey, Roland, got anything on the table?
Right.
Makes sense?
Right.
So taking that opportunity that you took is living in the now,
Mm-hmm.
planning for tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just
That's
kind of
fast.
wanting to see what happens. I want to see what happens with it, for,
Oh,
or
it's
anything.
gonna it's got to go. It's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It don't allow nothing else.
And it ain't just me wanting to be better, it's everybody else. And that's
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
good thing.
It's hard to get 4 or 5 people together with the same mindset,
Mm-hmm.
with the same
Yeah,
style and the same passion. It's hard.
you don't get that every day.
No, you've got it.
Don't.
That's why I said build on it.
Yep. Exactly.
Dwani said, when will you be trying out for America's Got Talent?
Shoot, I don't know.
Has it crossed your mind?
I got a feeling about
Has it
I got
crossed?
my opinion.
Has it?
I
Has
got
it?
my own opinion about those
Yeah,
shows.
yeah. I know how I feel about it.
I
I
do.
mean, to each their own. Because you're looking at a guy that stood in the street probably for 4 hours in the beating sun. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for the voice.
Yep.
I was in a room of 27 people, and they swore right up and down I wasn't from Kentucky. They
Wow.
swore, yeah, they said, where are you from? I said, Kentucky. They said, there's no way. I said, I'm from
Why?
Harlan, Kentucky, man.
That is.
And that's where I hugged a girl that was probably out 6'4", 6'5", and I said, I mean, life was there, and I fell in love with this woman, son. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not physically, but I felt when she opened up her lungs, I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
oh my God, yeah, oh my God, and I've got my own opinions, like
Right.
you.
But
JV
yeah.
Hangouts in the house.
What's up,
What
Jimmy?
what genre of music do you play? JV wants to know. JV's Hangout wants to know.
Country and some classic rock. Mostly those two right
Yeah.
now.
Think of
A lot of picking. A lot of picking. A lot of jamming out. So.
so what we we all want to pay bills.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we all want to pay
Yeah.
bills. So
Yep.
given an opportunity to sell music, let me spit that out again. Given an opportunity to sell music, most definitely,
Yeah.
given the right circumstances. Because if it's on paper or on disc that you've fried off in some little studio, given an opportunity to sell music, for God's sake, sell music.
You make more money as a songwriter too.
That's how Chris Stapleton started out. Did you know that? Prince wrote more
Mm-hmm.
music for more top artists than anybody in the world.
Well, yeah. I mean, songwriters make more than the singers.
Yeah, you got, and I'm talking about for me. You've got the opportunity to
Mm-hmm.
be front and center. You've got all the ingredients for a big old vegetable soup. Okay? I'm talking about a good vegetable soup. I'm not talking about something Campbell's vegetables. I'm talking about you've got all the ingredients. You've got the band, you've got the look, you've got the sound, you've got the backing, you've got the opportunity. It's right there at your feet. Front and
Right.
center. Front and center. That's where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're looking for a market. That's what they're looking for. Somebody they can market. That's what Arista, that's what Virgin, that's what RCA, Sony. They're looking for a market.
Mm-hmm.
You've got it. You've got everything they can market. So, to sign or not to sign, that'd be the question.
Right.
You know,
That's a
me, I'm
hard.
old. I'd like to be able to sit here in my little rinky-dink studio and just kind of like Tyler Childers. If you don't know Tyler Childers,
You need
sweet baby Jesus, go check out Tyler Childers if you don't know Tyler Childers.
and if you first time you're listening to him,
Sweet
just
Lady
be ready.
May.
Yeah, sitting there, eyes just like wow.
Yeah.
You'd be there sitting 2 hours and you don't even know it.
He wrote a song about Cody's mom or grandmother. Sweet Lady May and White House Road and Shake Off the Dew or the Frost. Those are just songs that Jeremy could have easily put on paper and put out just as easily as anybody else. Because we know about those things. We know about White House Road. Yeah. We know about those things. But like I said, it's the same right there where you're sitting as it is in Virgie, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Except you get tips from the cows extra milk. As of right now. And if
they was my audience when I was younger.
You can take him with you. Yeah. No, I'll be sitting here I'll be making the clear water and writing. That's my intention. Guani. We just got through with the big old double bowl this last week. I'm good. I haven't been on here much at all. Sneak in, sneak out. I've been in the bed. Dipping beer out of a 55-gallon barrel gets old fast. My brother Captain Jerk's in the house.
What's up, Captain Jerk? How you doing, brother?
So, you've got Lincoln. Then you've got, was it the Legion? When you going back? When you going back to the Legion?
Oh, the 20th, May 20th. I'll be going to the Legion, and then we're going to a little pizza place right outside of Campbellsville, going towards Columbia.
I love it.
We'll be going to Ponzi's the 28th. So I got 2 more gigs with the band, and then I just got one where I'm doing solo this Friday. So
any radio shows coming up? Any radio sit-ins or
soon? I know that one where Larry Jean, he's been in contact with me, and he's wanted me to do an interview at the radio station there in Harrodsburg. So
every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
Every nook and the more you're seen, the more you'll be seen. Yeah.
He's said he'd be in touch. So I'm like, because it didn't work out the first time on the first interview. So I told him next time I'll be there. I said I will be glad to come and be an honor. So
your bio package, the bio packets are mainly for mainly for venues that hasn't heard or doesn't know. Do you I know I used to. I'm being honest with you.
Hmm.
Everybody got a bio packet. Everybody and their mother's uncle got a bio packet.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. They got you were like up late doing the bio packets. You were like, no, we can't. Yeah, okay, yeah. And we have like 30 bio packets ready to ship out
Hmm.
for people that had no clue that you even existed. The bio packets are a lifesaver. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
There they are.
I get you indoors that people would not even let you in the lobby.
Right.
But a bio packet changes everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna make
Oh,
some
I love it.
taking us some of the bigger, yeah, the venues like the amp up here in New Haven. They started they got a new distillery up here, log still, and they've been having like top artists, like even some of the older country. I mean, it's good. I mean, they've got had good lineups there.
Yeah.
And we was talking about, the promo packs and all that, because we'd have to hand them something there, because we was talking about opening up for somebody there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
It's
like, that's fine. If y'all want to do that, that's fine. I can write up a bio real quick.
yeah.
So that's no problem. And the guy that we're gonna record from, real good friends with Ron. He goes to church with Ron, and he owns one of the jamborees and
I love them church
Lebanon.
connections, don't you?
Oh
I
yeah.
love it. I love a church
I mean,
connection, don't you?
oh, good people, man.
Yeah,
And they'll get you in.
my grandma goes to church with Henry's aunt, and
Oh man, they'll help you with
uh,
anything.
they do the Sunday school thing, and you need to see Jeremy and his
Hmm.
group, and they're good people. That's how I'll get started.
Hmm.
I was
Yep.
talking to your Aunt Maybelle, and she said that they go to the church down the road, and I'm being honest with you,
Yeah.
every nook and cranny, man.
Hmm.
You know,
And he was like, and we'll be playing there, and Ronnie and Ron play for his band too. And he said, if y'all come to my studio, he said, got a new board. And he said, y'all come record for free. Shoot, we were always like, heck yeah, man. Let's go. So, I mean, I can't really pass none of this up. I mean, it's just,
no, no,
I can't,
you
can't, no,
no.
can't do it. I'm excited. I love it.
I'm excited for you, bro, because hey, I'm telling you, I'm old, but I can see what I can see, what I can see, what I see, and I don't
Hmm.
see. I'm telling you,
Yeah. It's,
wide open, sideways, son.
heck yeah. That's what I know. It's good when you say that.
Keep a capo in your back pocket and keep a tuner in your front pocket and say, "Here, bro, you need to tune up. We gotta get busy. We ain't got time to play around."
Right.
Capo third fret. Give me a G chord. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "What the heck? This dude right here,
Heck
though,
yeah.
he's smoking. He's on fire."
Right.
So now, what's next? What's next? I'm talking about the big picture. I'm not talking about next week, or I'm not talking about the Lincoln. Live in the now, plan for tomorrow. What's on the band's mind?
Just getting better, uh,
Practice.
practice. I mean, just keep kicking butt like we're doing and getting, to eventually bigger places
Right.
like, the amp and, you know, try to. We've been thinking about doing some festivals too and stuff. I'm trying to get us to go to Lincoln Days, and still waiting on that message or call. So, but I'm hoping we get to play there. But I mean, there's some other ones that Ronnie was talking about that will. I haven't heard
Yeah,
nothing in a
sometimes.
little
Yeah,
while,
so,
but he'll come back and say something. I mean, I'm sure he's wanting to do festivals too.
so who does the booking? Who do we? I mean, if I had a venue, if I had a distillery or a venue, uh, who would I who would I contact to say, hey, we need to?
Oh,
Who's got the main calendar? That's the
Ronnie,
question. Ronnie.
Ronnie, yeah, Ronnie does.
Okay.
Orbison, yeah, that's who you'd call is Ronnie. So, and then
Yeah.
he let us know because he's good at that. If something comes up and somebody wants to book us, he'll ask us, and that's why he was like, "Would y'all go here? Would y'all go there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if y'all go, I'm going." So I'm like, "Dude, it's no problem there." That's who you
So
call.
it would be Ronnie. Ronnie would be the
Yeah.
would be the okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lot of times if it's just like a heard it from a friend,
Mm-hmm.
it would
Yeah.
be it would be like somebody coming to you saying, I'd like to get your band to come down to say the Axe Handler Kentucky Mist Brewery, and then you would have to Ronnie would have to pencil that in or look at the time
Mm-hmm.
frame for everybody, and then
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because I know there've been times the Doghouse band has overlapped their time
Oh,
frames, and yeah, it would be like, no man,
yeah.
we're
Cause
supposed to be at Johnny Ray. We're supposed to be at Johnny Ray Saturday. Well, we didn't say that Saturday. We said that Sunday.
right. That's awful
I
when
love it though.
you get that double booked. Ooh, hold
Woo! I like to see calendar full, wouldn't you?
on.
I like to look on the dang wall and it looked like that guitar chart. It just all a bunch of numbers and letters. Be like,
Oh
woo, shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
I mean, that's what I like. That's what I, Jeremy, what you doing? But I can't talk to you right now. I gotta go. Bye. Shit, me on the road. Shut up. Quit calling me. I mean,
I
it is what it
wouldn't say
is.
that. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, but you know what I'm saying. I know you wouldn't. I'm just saying it
Mm-hmm.
would be, it would be that, it would be that hectic. It would
Oh
be
yeah.
wide open sideways.
Oh, if you got shoot. I mean, I like where it's at now, but man,
Well,
I say the
you got the skills to pay the bills. Let's go with it. You know what I'm saying, man? If you got the
whatever.
skills, if you got the skills to pay the bills, and like I said, if you love what you're doing, regardless if it's trimming trees, if you love trimming trees, it's not work. If you're milking cows and you love milking cows, it's not work.
Right.
It's just not work.
Oh.
My brother Yeti Mountain Trading's in the house. God, that's my brother from another mother. Gulf Coast right here with us still, Monica. My brother Mark J. Larson, JV's hangout is right here. We got Captain Jake, my captain. My captain, my captain. I love my people, man.
Oh yeah, they're good people,
God.
man.
I've been in the steel for the past 2 weeks, children. I've been that buddy of mine when he wants to run it. Summertime he wants to run. He wants to start running about 10 o'clock at night. So he gets out there about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I stay as long as I can. As long as the beer is dipped, I've got the still beer dipped. My job's done. You know, but
Right.
he flipping. He'd stay right there all day long, 24 hours a day and run. I'm not able. I'm too old for that shit. No offense, you all. I'll drink it, but I ain't able to make it that long. So, the paying gigs.
Hmm.
The paying gigs is where, because this stuff don't run on love, man.
Right.
Have you seen the
Right.
gas prices? this
Right.
stuff, this stuff don't run on love.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
It don't.
It does.
It doesn't. Supplies. I
It
mean,
does.
it don't run on love. It
No.
can't. It'll run a dry. Is what it'll do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes, it
one.
would.
That's
I
that's
agree.
one of the That's one of the greater aspects of. There's a difference between charity and a charity event.
Hmm.
Uh, Charity event and a paying gig.
Right.
Uh,
But tell you what, even if it's paying, I would just sing, man.
yeah,
I'd rather. I
that's
mean,
what. Yeah,
that's my main thing is singing. The paying, the money's a different story. It's just, man. First thing is I get to sing for have fun, sing for the people there, and just
yeah. Because
that's
if it turns out to be work, I'm gonna
that's
tell
the
you
main
right now. Yeah,
that's the
if it
main
turns
thought
out
on my mind. It ain't money. It's
right,
I get to sing. That's the main thing.
right.
Money's another story. I mean, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I get to sing, which is money is good,
Yeah.
but man, if you get to sing and
Oh
just
yeah. Trust me, I know money's good,
fun,
but yeah,
you can't. But I'm
I
not too
agree.
worried.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you because if you love to sing, you sing by yourself, regardless. You sing
Mhm.
to a tree stump. Am I right? Am I lying? I ain't
Nope,
lying, Emma. I ain't
nope.
lying. You'll sing to a tree stump if you can get it to stand still long enough.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you get it to stand still long enough.
Yep.
But it's a tree stump, children. Oh, but it's a tree stump. It ain't going nowhere. But the thing about it is, you put more heart into a charity event than you will a paying gig.
Right.
You'll put more of you into a charity gig for a good cause than you will a paying gig.
Yeah.
You just will. If it's in your nature, you will.
Hmm.
Uh, Paying gigs are a necessity. They're a necessity. Uh, Not to make you sing, but because your buddy needs strings.
Yeah.
Because you need gas to put in the big 354 four barrel you're driving around to get
Hmm.
there. But you'll put more heart and more work and more effort into a charity gig for a good cause. I know
Right.
this for a fact. But you'll
Right.
sing to a stump.
Oh yeah.
Sing to the cows and the chickens because you can. Man.
You might be singing for the neighbors. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I
They
mean,
be
I
out.
don't know about all that.
They
I
be
don't know
out there.
about, I don't know about all
There he is
that.
again. There he is again out there singing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't
Trust me.
know if we're listening to him, but we said,
Trust me. I know. Trust me.
just
I
don't care.
know.
I'll go outside. I'll just be like, sing. I don't care who's listening.
Trust me. I know.
Hmm.
It's yeah. It's funny how though on all sides, regardless of the genre or the purpose
Yeah.
or the reasoning behind what you do, what you do, what you do when you do
Right.
it. It's still the end result of self satisfaction, being happy in what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know,
And
and I'm
I am. I'm excited about all this.
I am
So
too. Shoot far, son.
it ain't just me. It's the band and all. They want to, and it's gonna be. I'm just like it's gonna be awesome. That's all I can say. The way it is now, and everybody's wanting to get better, and
Think
just
about the impact. And Grant McIntosh has said this 1,000 times, man, to me. Well, not 1,000, but he said it a lot to me. And I hope he's in here. He's probably got his foot hanging off the bed. he probably got his, he probably got his foot hanging off the bed. The impact that you have on your children.
Mm,
Think about that.
right.
Think about the impact. I said, I've told Grant, I said, things could be worse. He said, yeah, but just in a matter of days, it could be a whole lot better.
Mm,
Think about that.
yeah.
Yeah, Grant's laughing now. Grant knows he said it. All it takes is one.
Right.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one person to be in the crowd to look at you. Just one. Say, come here a minute. I'll talk to you just a minute.
Mm, 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 mm.
Everything changes.
Mm-hmm.
Everything changes. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just take
Yep.
one. Sell one
Mm-hmm.
song. Just one. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell everything you write because everything you write's not worth selling. It's from your heart. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. It's from the heart. But a lot of people either don't get it or don't like it. But it just takes one. Just one. Everything changes. Everything changes.
Mm,
I'm talking about for the better. Now, I'm not saying for the worse. I'm saying for the better.
yeah.
All it takes is one person to be in the crowd, and you in one of them little rink-dink places, you think, oh man. You're somebody in the band say, oh man. Because I played in those places. Oh man, whoa, baby. Everybody with the 44 or 357 on their hip. You're looking at a man that's played there. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Invite only.
Oh, okay.
Invite only. And everybody's got either a 357 or a 44 or 40 on their hip. And you walking up with a guitar in your hand, and they're looking at you. God knows I'm telling the truth. Me and Renee was talking about today. And if they may be some in the chat. I don't know if they're in here or not. God help me if they are. But but all it takes is one in the crowd to say, "Come here, man. I want to talk to you." Well,
Right.
we need to talk about your music. We need to talk about your direction. Are you answering beard questions? I'll answer any beard question right real quick. We're talking about music though. Chris the Viking. But as far as is you doing what you love, you don't look for that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't look for that one.
Nope.
Just like you didn't expect the bass player.
Mm-mm.
And it all happens for a reason. It just
Yeah.
don't. I don't believe in just coincidence. I never believed in coincidence. I never have. I never could. I tried. I can't. There's a
Right.
reason for everything. For everything.
Mm-hmm. There is. Believe it.
Man, this is awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited that you're here myself.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm excited you're here. I really am. You know, I mean, it would be no different. I wouldn't be no different if it was Tyler Childers
Right.
or whoever. It wouldn't be no different. Not to me. Put
Right.
you right up there on the same level.
Mm.
Because the only difference between you and him is because he was there at that one.
Yeah.
See what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying now? Now do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's no difference.
Right. Wow. Yeah, I get that.
I know you would. Most people don't get it, but a lot of people get it. Oh, my shoulder's out of whack.
Man.
You got another song on your mind, or do you feel like singing one more, or what do you feel like doing? It's your show, bro. It's your show. It's your. I know you're talking music, but I gotta ask, what can I do about a weak underbeard? How do I make it thicker?
I actually
I'll answer it in just a moment, Chris.
I probably need to go because I've seen a message come across my phone that I need to probably call this person.
Okay. Yeah, don't
And
let God, for God's sake, don't let me
I,
stand in the way of no.
I saw that real quick and I'm like, okay. Um, but
Man, I've enjoyed you.
I mean, this has been let's see, almost 2.5 hours on here with my brother. Shoot, dude, you can't beat this. This was awesome. I would do this.
I'll have all his contacts. Now listen to me, children. I'll have all his contacts. Any way to reach him, his
Put whatever
Facebook.
in there. Put whatever you want in there.
I'll
Just
put all of his contacts in the description box below. I'm
yes.
really not tech savvy yet. I usually do it after the live stream. So if you want to go back and try to find him, you click on the description box and his links will be in the description box below. Be sure to check him out. Follow along with him because I'm telling you, he's got the ingredients. He's got the foundation.
Appreciate that, man.
It's going to be, you better be hanging on because you're going to say,
I will.
hey, I know, I know, that's Jeremy, man. Don't be surprised if you look on the screen and say, damn, there's Jeremy. I know him. You know,
That'd be
like this. It happens like this.
mm-hmm.
Guy right here from Harlan County. I can't think of his name, first name, Smith. He just wrote a song for Celine Dion.
Wow.
Yeah, sure did. What is his first name? Somebody give me his first name. God, what is his first name? He's a Smith. God, what is his first name? Anyway, I'm sorry. Brain fog. Happened just like that, son. I mean, he won the contest, and he it happens. You
Yeah.
flip on TV, be watching some stupid crap, and flip over and see Jeremy on the big screen. What the hell? When did that happen? That happened last week.
Wow.
Love you, brother. Kentucky
I love you
brother.
too, man. Gosh, it's been
Hang on, son. Hang on. Dig your spurs in, grit your teeth, and tighten up the chain. Keep writing, keep singing, keep playing. Every nook and cranny. The more you sing, the more you'll be seen. Keep that in mind.
Yes. I'm gonna take everything you said to heart. So
I love you, bro.
I love you too, brother.
I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna answer this guy's question. Then I'm gonna head out of here.
All righty.
Chris, for the underbeard, the only thing you can do is like a hot oil treatment and use a lot of leave-in conditioner. That's what's in my beard tonight is leave-in conditioner. I condition, I braid, and I put it away. That helps the beard.
Oh,
Love you,
okay.
Jeremy. Go ahead and hit the bell.
Love you too, bro.
Hit the end button when you get ready. I love you.
All right, brother. Love you too, man.
Love you.
Love you, bro.
God, this was awesome. This is freaking so cool. All righty then. I'm telling you, children, better be hanging on right there. I ain't kidding you. I wasn't wrong about Nat Myers. I wasn't wrong. And I'm not saying that I'm. Yeah, Chris, just use some a hot oil treatment. And a lot of people disagree. I don't really care. My beard's 27 inches. I usually keep it 24. I'll let it go. I've got 27 inches of no split, full on health beard. And hot oil treatments. Stay away from alcohol. Anything with alcohol in it. All natural. Jojoba oils. Argan oils. And use a leave-in treatment. Put it in your beard nice and thick, then braid your beard if you can braid it. Put it away, put it up. But man, this was an awesome show, I'm telling you. I wasn't wrong about that. I've got conversations between me and him. He told me one day, he said, I'd like to just pay my rent. And I said, dude, you're going to do more than pay rent. You're going to do a lot more than pay rent. And he's been to Chicago and all around. And he's still touring. I appreciate that, Chris. I sure do. Who else have we got in here? Monica, you're still here. Mark. A few of you others. Kwani. Much love and respect. I haven't forgotten you. I've just been super busy. I've been in the steel, children. Let me show you what Bubby's been doing. Okay. That's a half gallon. Okay. This is a pint. This is a quart. Set that there. This is another quart. That's a half a gallon of some of the best. Smooth. That's about 105. I need to put that in a bigger jar. Need to put it in my sipping jar, don't I? But I've been in the steel a whole lot these past couple of weeks. I haven't been in many live streams. I'm not avoiding anybody. Just been working. I'm working in here, working out in the wood shop. But I appreciate Jeremy coming up. Let me do an Artisan spotlight on him. I'll get everything lined out. Please go back and check the description box below for his links, his contact links. I'm telling you, man, if I could do anything, I could scout probably. Because if I tell you, I mean, I know, the big ass baloney ears of mine, I can hear music if I can't do anything else. And Jeremy's got it. There he is. I'm glad I was talking good about you. You come down here and beat me up. He's got it. He's got the foundation. He's got everything he needs. And you've got all the tools to build a house. You better be building a house. You hear what I'm saying? You got all the tools to build. Just build. That's all you got to do is build. Don't worry about opinions. Don't worry about naysayers. Negativity. Stay away from negativity. Smile, wave, keep moving, keep singing, keep playing. If you make the neighbor's dog howl, play on. If it makes you happy, whistle. Whatever you got to do. But I appreciate that, John. I want to get you up here one of these days, John, just as soon as you get brave enough. You wouldn't give me none of them cookies that Doc made, so I think you owe me an interview, John. I'm just saying. Exactly right, Gulf Coast. Just keep pushing. You know, I'm 51 years old. The road is not somewhere I want to be. You know, um, got no desire. I've got desire to write, and if I can sell just one, I'll be all right. Just one. One takes just one. Just one. Yeah, John T. Cash, you owe me an interview. That'll make up for the cookies that you did not give me. I got some of the best people, man. I'm telling you, I've got some of the best people. I'm gonna try to sing to Sty North so he'll give me some biscuits and gravy. So, oh my God, Mark J. Larson, I love you, brother. All joking aside, don't want to take away from the interview. You heard it here. You heard me say it. He got the goods. Got the goods. Just have to build on it. The more you're seen, the more you'll be seen. I get used to looking at this beard on my face. If I shave it off, it'd be like, where'd the beard go? God, who is that? You're used to the beard. You'll be used to being seen. That's what I'm saying. The more you're seen, the more you'll be seen. That was an awesome interview, nevertheless. But I love you guys. Appreciate you coming in and showing up and showing out. All that you do for us. Without you, a lot of this right here wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be. That's just the bottom line. But we've got other things to do. Got moonshine to drink, moonshine to run, music to write. Things to get done. And that's my intentions. But Jeremy's got it going on. No, I can't shave. I can't get Renee to trim it now. She won't even trim it now. So. Measured it yesterday, 27 inches. Sure the truth. It was a little over 20, about 20. It was about 25. About 3-4 months ago, I guess. I was talking to Chris, the Viking. If you want to grow fast and grow healthy, use the leave-in conditioners and hot oil treatments. I thought COVID took it. I swear it did. I've been growing August to make 5 years. I stopped growth at 24 inches. It's everywhere. Braid it, fold it, band it, use ouchless bands, bands that won't break your beard, break the beard hair. I stopped it at 24, probably about 4 or 5 months ago, 24 inches. And I got to where I just going to find the terminal length, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to let it grow on. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to let it grow on. I don't have a clue where I'm going to put it. But I guess I have to double braid, fold, or whatever. Yeah, I can't shave it off. There's too much ugly under here, boys. God almighty. But Jeremy That was an awesome, awesome interview. Well satisfied with the way that went. I was super excited to have him on the Artisan Spotlight. Down home, buddy. He's just as common as cornbread. But he's got the talents. He's got the opportunity. Kind of conditioner. I don't use I use beard butter if I'm going to style. Beard butter has less beeswax. Balm has a lot of beeswax. If I'm going to style, I'll use balm or butter. But I just use just a leave-in conditioner, a good quality leave-in conditioner. It don't have to be from per se a beard product manufacturer, as long as it's not, as long as there's no alcohol, as long as it's all natural, jojoba oil, argan oil, something like that. Just use a leave-in conditioner. I was trying to think the name of it. I can't think of it. But it was a few months, and a lot of people would disagree. That's okay. Got a lot of hate over that, but that's all right. If everybody liked me, it'd be a different world, wouldn't it? I guess. But I thought COVID took my beard. People say that's bullshit. Yeah, well, you're looking at a guy that knows. I'm wearing it, I know. Massive amounts of hair was coming out. Could have been from the infusion that I had. I had the Regeneron infusion. Lit me up, son. It lit my world up. Woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was leaving this planet. I was burning from the inside out. Never no more, boys. Hell no. I'm just telling it like it is. My own experience. I'm not saying for you. I'm saying for me. Massive amounts of hair was coming out of my face. So I contacted the hair care professionals. Yep, that is one of the side effects. Nevertheless, anywho, get off that subject. I love you guys. You know I do. I've got a video up and coming. I don't know if we're going to roll on with the private streams. The last two I had a couple people. If you want me to continue, shoot me a message and we'll roll on with the zippity doo dolls. Renee's itching to zip me up with the 10 unit. I'm not too excited about that shit. I'm telling you, I'm not. But we can do whatever you want to do. I just want to repay you for being a part of helping me. My members are important to me. They really are. It is what it is. You know I love you, don't you, sucker? Grant McIntosh. Mark J. Larson, love you. Chris, come back and see me. Gulf Coast, John T. Cash. Everybody's in the house. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to feed my face. Maybe whack around on the Gibson just a little while before I go inside. I appreciate you, Gulf Coast. I do you too. I sure do. Appreciate you all supporting me. This is like the vegetable soup of YouTube, man. I can't describe this channel. Drums one day, artisan interviews the next day, woodshop one day, live music the next day, moonshine the next day. Shit, we don't know what we're going to be doing here. I appreciate you sticking it out with me. Never know what you'll see. You may see me in my skeevies out there in the swimming pool. I love you. I doubt that. I love you guys, Captain Joik. Look here. Whoa. Whoa. Look there right there. That's my standby right there. Got Carol's up here on the shine shed, and I got suckers. Where's that right there? Sucker right there. Oh, I appreciate that, John T. I sure do. You're gonna quit being so hard on your workers, buddy. I seen Doc coming up the steps with that big old morels. I think he was trying to talk her into having them that night. And you said, well, we may have them tomorrow night. Love you, John T. I want you to do an interview with me, man. Andrew, what do you think? You think we ought to roll on with the private streams? A little bit of music or get away from the 10s unit? I just don't want to fry y'all out on me whacking on that Gibson. I got a new song coming out. It's called We All Got Secrets. We all got secrets. Whoa, hit me like a ton of bricks, man. I appreciate you, brother. Andrew, I sure do. I'm gonna put me an LED light in that thing, man. I don't want to drill in it though. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get some other way to do it. I got a light in there. I got LED lights in there, but I don't want to drill through my skull, man. I swear I don't want. I'll be afraid to screw something up. Let's see, what is today? Shit, day's Sunday, buddy. It's sad song Sunday. No, it's Artisan Spotlight Sunday. Brain fog, man. Brain fog. I wished I could thought of that boy's name. That's awful. Couldn't think of that boy's name. He's Smith. Anyway. Let's see what we got. We got Woodshop Wednesday. I'm gonna just do 1 week drumming video. I got some more Skinnerd coming out. Skinnerd. Hoot Nanny. I love you guys, and I'm gonna get off here and let you get about your rat killing. Get about your rat killing. That's what my papa would say. Pal. Be about your rat killing, boys and girls. It's your boy Stringbean. Description box below. You'll find Jeremy Vale and all of his contacts. I'm telling you, you better be following that boy. That man, that young man. Don't be surprised you don't see him on big stage somewhere. Freebird! I love you, dummy. You big dummy. I love you guys. I'm out of here. It's your boy Stringbean. I'm going to show you the renovation on the shop, on the studio. One video this week. I worked my ass off on this place. God knows I have. This your boy Stringbean. I'm out of here. I'll catch you all this week. Be looking for your videos too. We're done with the steel for a week or so. Holler at you on the streets. Good night, all.